Saram students, today let us continue with the revision of history lesson number 3 in the earliest cities. Today let us revise a closer look, that is about the Harappan towns in Gujarat and seals and sealings, the mystery of the end, and elsewhere, that is about Egypt. Now let us begin with the revision. Let us revise the first topic, a closer look, that is about the Harappan towns in Gujarat. The city of Dholavira, where was it located? It was located on Khadir Bet. Bet is also spelled as Bet in the run of Kutch, where there was fresh water and fertile soil. And unlike some of the Harappan cities, which was divided into two parts, we know that the Harappan cities, they were divided into citadel and lower town. But Dholavira, it was divided into three parts, and each part was surrounded with massive stone walls with entrances through gateways. And there was also a large open area in the settlement where public ceremonies could be held. And other finds, it included the large letters of the Harappan script that were carved out of the white stone and then perhaps inlaid in the wood. So this is a unique find. Why? Because generally the Harappan writing, it has been found on small objects such as seals. So the other find, that was the large letters of the Harappan script, it was a unique find for them. Now let us revise about the city of Lothal. Children, where does the city of Lothal stand? The city of Lothal, it stood beside a tributary of the Sabarmati in Gujarat, which is close to the Gulf of Khambat, and it was situated near areas where raw materials such as semi-precious stones were easily available. And why was it an important center? This was an important center for making objects out of stone, shell and metal. And what else was found in the city? There was also a storehouse in the city where many seals and sealings, that is the impression of seals on clay, they have been found in this storehouse. And a building that was found here, it was probably a workshop for making beads. And many things have been found here, such as pieces of stone, half-made beads, tools for bead making and finished beads. They all have been found here in this workshop. Now let us revise about a dockyard at Lothal. Children, here you can see a huge tank, and this may have been a dockyard where boats and ships, they came in from the sea and through the river channel. So what was loaded and unloaded here? Goods were probably loaded and unloaded here. Now let us revise the next topic, seals and sealings. Children, what were the seals used for? Seals, they may have been used to stamp bags or packets containing goods that were sent from one place to another. Can you explain the term sealing? After a bag, it was closed or tied, then a layer of wet clay was applied on the knot and the seal, it was pressed on it. And the impression of the seal, it is known as a sealing. And if the sealing was intact, then one could be sure that the goods had arrived safely. Children, seals are even used today. Now let us revise the next topic, the mystery of the end. Children, around 3900 years ago, we find the beginning of a major change. That is, the people, they stopped living in many of the cities, and writing, seals and weights, they were no longer used. And the raw materials that were brought from long distances, they became rare. And in Mohenjo-daro, garbage piled up on the streets and the drainage system broke down, and new and less impressive houses were built even over the streets. But why did all this happen? Some scholars suggest that the rivers dried up. Others suggest that there was deforestation. Children, deforestation means the action of clearing a wide area of trees. And this could have happened because fuel was required for baking bricks and for smelting copper ores. And besides grazing by large herds of cattle, sheep and goat, they may have destroyed the green cover. And in some areas there were floods. But none of these reasons can explain the end of all the cities. Flooding or a river drying up would have had an effect in only some areas. And it appears as if the rulers, they lost control. The effects of the change are quite clear. The sites in Sindh and West Punjab, that is in present day Pakistan, they were abandoned. So where did people move to from Sindh? People, they moved into newer, smaller settlements to the east and the south. And when did the new cities emerge? New cities emerged about 1400 years later. So children, can you tell what could have been the possible reasons behind the end of the Harappan civilization? The Harappan civilization seems to have ended suddenly, around 3900 years ago. People stopped living in many cities. Writing, seals and weights became extinct. Raw materials were now rarely imported. Some scholars are of the view that this happened due to the drying of rivers. Some others have explained it with deforestation. In some areas, there were floods. The floods could have been an authentic reason for the end of the civilization. Rulers might also have lost control. Consequently, people abandoned sites in Sindh and Punjab and moved to newer, smaller settlements to the east and the south. So, these could have been the possible reasons behind the end of the Harappan civilization. Now, let us revise elsewhere, that is about Egypt. Children, if you find Egypt in your atlas, then we can see most of the Egypt, it is a dry desert except for the lands that are along the river Nile. And around 5000 years ago, who ruled over Egypt? Kings, they ruled over Egypt. And these kings, they sent armies to distant lands. Why did they send them? To get gold, silver, ivory, timber and precious stones. And these kings, they also built huge tombs known as pyramids. Children, here you can see the image of the pyramids. And when they died, the bodies of the kings, they were preserved and buried in these pyramids. And what are these preserved bodies known as? These carefully preserved bodies, they are known as mummies. And what was also buried with them? A large number of objects were also buried with them. These included food and drink, clothes, ornaments, utensils, musical instruments, weapons and animals. And sometimes even serving men and women, they were buried with the rulers. And these are amongst the most elaborate burials known in the world history. Now children, let's have a quiz. Tick the correct options. First one, the city of Lothal stood beside a tributary of the dash in Gujarat. A. Ganga, B. Sabarmati, C. Narmada, D. Kaveri. What's the correct answer? Correct. B. Sabarmati. The city of Lothal stood beside a tributary of the Sabarmati in Gujarat. Second one, the city of Dash was located on Khadir Bet in the run of Kutch. A. Lothal, B. Dolavira, C. Kalibangan, D. Harappa. What's the correct option? Correct. Dolavira. The city of Dolavira was located on Khadir Bet in the run of Kutch. Third one, in Dash we find that garbage piled up on the streets? A. Sindh, B. West Punjab, C. Mohenjo-daro, D. Iran. What's the correct option? Yes, C. Mohenjo-daro. In Mohenjo-daro, we find that garbage piled up on the streets. Fourth one. What caused the end of Harappan cities? A. Deforestation, B. Rulers lost control, C. Flooding, D. Reasons unknown to us, but probably those listed in the other three options. What's the correct option, children? Correct. D. Reasons unknown to us, but probably those listed in the other three options. So probably these caused the end of Harappan cities. Now fifth one. The sites in Sindh and West Punjab in present day dash were abandoned. A. India, B. Iran, C. Afghanistan, D. Pakistan. What's the correct answer? Yes, D. Pakistan. The sites in Sindh and West Punjab in present day Pakistan were abandoned. Children, today we have completed the revision of history lesson number 3. So, read the lesson thoroughly. Till we meet again, goodbye children.